Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I've got a review on one of the mods that I did back in August. I got my gearbox flashed by Define Coding with the xHP Stage 4 software, and I've been running it for about 3 months now, and I thought it was about the right time to give you a bit of feedback on how it's doing, how I'm enjoying it, and whether it's worth it for the price. So let's get into it.
First things first, let's go onto the xHP Flash Tool website. That's what you would put into Google, and once we're on the website we can see all the information that we need from what you need to buy, the license, the map, the software, the pricing, and what exactly the different stages offer for your car. So head over to the check support bit and then plug in your car details. In my case, it's an 8-speed gearbox, 2 Series coupe, and it's a 235i. So out of the 3 results, pick the one that applies to you. In my case, it would be the European software, which is a right-hand drive. Yeah, that's it really. That's the only difference. One is US, the other one is for left-hand drive cars. So you have a choice of 4 stages. I would, highly advise going for either stage 3 or 4, mainly because they're the latest ones and offer the most, out of the software, sorry. So stage 1 here, it offers an added gear display, which basically means you can see what gear you're in whilst you're in eco and comfort mode. I don't know about you guys, but my car from factory, you can only see what gear you're in whilst you're in sport, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter to most people, but for me, I really wanted to know what gear I was, driving in. So this was really useful. And the second one, which is the most important one, is removing the torque limiters in 3rd and 6th gear. This allows you much better acceleration, and the pulls are just insane. Even in eco mode, it is ridiculous. So how it works is, so when you go from stage 1 to stage 2, you'll have all of stage 1 and then a few additional things, and then from stage 2 to stage 3 you'll have all of stage 2 things and then a couple of additional things for stage 3, and so on and so forth. So with stage 2 here, the additional extras are reconfigured DEC logic, faster shifting in M Sport Plus, recalibrated shift points, no automatic upshifting, the transmission keeps the current set mode when DSC is turned off, launch control enabled, whilst retaining full eco mode. The difference between stage 2 and stage 3, it's even faster shifting, absolutely instant response apparently, stronger blips on the downshifts, couple more recalibrated shift points, absolutely no automatic shifting, which is really important for me. I hate it when the car decides to, upshift a bit too early, especially when you're having a little draggy from traffic lights, It's a little bit annoying. Optimized launch control, again and again, retaining the full eco mode, including coasting. So if you're paying for the license, I don't see why you would go to stage 1 when you can get stage 3. Do you know what I'm saying? With stage 4, there's not much difference, to be honest. I would highly advise getting stage 4 purely because that's the most latest software. Why not just get value for money? If you're paying the same amount of money to get stage 1 and stage 4, pretty sure most of you will probably pick stage 4, right? As they said, the only difference is that it's more of a true race map and that you can leave your transmission in full auto mode.
Alright guys, so hopefully you feel a bit more educated on what the xHP software is and what the different features are offered from the different stages. So stage 4 is the most recent update to the software, and what I say to you is, why would you go to stage 2 or 3 when you can get stage 4 for the same price? It's just better value for money. So yeah, I definitely recommend you to go, if you are planning to go get a xHP flash, you might as well go with a stage 4 flash as opposed to a lower stage. Obviously there's not much difference between a stage 4 and a stage 3, so in that sense it's kind of up to you, but I would still opt for a stage 4 purely because it's the best value for money possible. So now that takes me on to pricing. On the website, retail price is 220. That includes the flashing license as well as the software. So that converts to about 190 something pounds, which is a decent price for a performance mod. So initially I was thinking of getting stage 1 done to the car and doing the flash at the same time, which would make sense, right? But then I came across a brilliant deal from Define Coding for £180. And now this is what made me think, why shouldn't I get it now when I was planning to get it in the future anyway? So I guess I will be saving a lot of, well, not a lot, but a bit of money, right? So it makes sense to just get it done and see how it is really. And in all honesty, I was itching to do a performance mod because the only mods I've done so far are all aesthetics and stuff like that really. So I really wanted to do something to the car which will change the way it drives, and this gearbox flash absolutely did that, and I'd highly recommend it. I know I'm saying that over and over again, but it's just, I can't put it into words how different the car feels, and you'll know when you have it done. It just, honestly, it's a complete game changer. Define Coding was the one who did it for me, purely because I wanted to leave it to the professionals to do it. I do a bit of coding here and there, but nothing too serious, and I really didn't want to start messing around with gearbox remaps and that kind of stuff. So when it comes to those kind of flashing, I'll probably just leave it to Define Coding, because yeah, he's actually going to be doing another job for me quite soon, just waiting on the cable to come so he can remotely do it. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what that mod is. If you guys have been persuaded by this video, definitely give him a shout. I'll leave his Instagram down below, and all I can say is definitely worth it. You will not regret it. And maybe just wait for a group buy or something if it is a bit out of your budget at the moment. You do save a bit of money, about 20 quid or so, so every little bit helps, right? One thing Define Coding told me was to let the car run in for about 50 miles after the flash. So it took me about 40 miles to get back home, so I was driving fairly conservatively. You know what it is, it's the first time doing a performance mod. I was a little bit on edge, shall we say. Didn't want to blow up the gearbox or anything, so I was driving very conservatively. Once I was able to get through that running stage, I put my foot down flat out and noticed the difference instantly. The pulls on the car are ridiculous. Honestly, like even in Eco Pro, right, I'd be sitting at a traffic light and I'd put my foot down and that's it, I'm gone, literally gone, like literally. I just can't explain it because the car revs almost to the 6,000, 7,000 RPMs, even in Eco Pro. So like removing those torque limiters made a massive difference. But the only negative from that I could see theoretically is because the car's revving a lot more, it could have an impact on the fuel economy. But again, you don't really buy these cars for the fuel economy, do you? So like I said, I have no regrets. Hopefully you enjoyed that little review of the xHP Gearbox Flash, and the only thing I could say to that is shout Define Coding right now and go get it done, because it's an absolute game changer and I'd highly recommend it. And like I said, you might as well get stage 4 because that's the best value for money, and I promise you won't regret it. It's a cheap, simple performance mod, and it literally takes about 10-15 minutes to flash, 50 miles running period. That's it really, and just let me know how it goes. And just finally, to finish off, just want to say a massive thank you for all the support over the last few videos, my Instagram posts. It's been amazing, good steady growth. So my target for the end of the year is to hit at least 2,000 followers and hopefully 300 subs. So please help me out. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and also make sure you follow my Instagram. See you guys next time.